So as I said in my last video, I have the hat here with me right now, and again, as you can clearly see, 100% wool, and again, unfortunately, 100% wool. I certainly wouldn't have bought the hat if I'd known that when buying it, and I didn't know until after buying it for quite a while. Certainly the price was enough of a put off, but other than that, even if I was being given it for free, I wouldn't have took it. Although naturally, because of how much it did cost me, the fact that it did come with my suit, it is somewhat difficult to get away with. Although, as I said, the reason I feel like I need to get rid of it and not just give it to someone or give it to a charity shop or try to sell it is the same reason I wouldn't wear it, because I feel like it's undignified. It's undignified, disrespectful towards the animals that, well, it was taken from, that were exploited in the production of it, that no doubt died either in the production of it or in the production of such hats. Again, I can't wear the hat for the same reason that I wouldn't drink milk, or yeah, I feel like to wear it myself would be undignified for me and degrading for me, as well as obviously the animals. And to try to give it away to someone or sell it to someone, again, would essentially just be passing the moral buck. It would be saying, I'm too good for this, this is not dignified for me, this is degrading for me. But for someone else it might be okay. So with that, I don't know exactly how I'm going to get rid of it. Just 2 minutes. Just a few people about, and of course I'd rather it be quieter. But yeah, it was a mistake buying it, I think, even just for the price. Nonetheless, it's a mistake I've made, and I certainly don't feel like acting using it, knowing how it was made and where it came from. And it would just be disrespectful rather than meaning to have it be given to anyone else. So very reluctantly, and again, I do this with a great deal of reluctance. I feel like in a way it is a waste, especially given how much it costs, that someone else could use it. But as much as it's a waste, as much as someone else could use it, again, and I'll keep repeating myself, but it would be disrespectful towards that person, because I'm saying, I'm too morally good for this, but you're not. And it would be obviously disrespectful toward the animals to wear. So with that, I'm simply going to leave the hat. I'm not going to destroy it, but again, wearing this kind of feels like passing the moral buck itself, but I think this is a good place to say it. Or rather, I could leave it in the middle. Nah, I think we'll just leave it here. So what happens with it is what happens with it. Again, I feel like even just leaving it there is a bit disrespectful, given that someone else could take it, someone else could wear it. Again, given what it was made from and where it came from, but again, there's just a part of it that doesn't seem right in destroying it completely. So again, I'm just going to leave the hat as it is. And I think it should just be a lesson for me to scrutinise absolutely everything that I buy, especially more expensive things, especially clothes, to take nothing for granted. Well, I think it's ridiculous that such a thing as simply as a hat, something that has absolutely no reason to be made from wool, something that could be made from any other fabric, any other thing, a kind of mock wool where you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, that would be round about the same price, possibly even cheaper. Nonetheless, unnecessarily or not, but it was made from that. Yeah, it's a bit busy. The inconveniences of making videos in public. Again, just to recap so the way to end the video. It was a mistake buying the hat. I think it would be undignified, disrespectful towards the animals that were exploited and died in the production of the hat for me to wear it or for anyone else to wear it. So again, very regretfully feeling like it's a waste, like in some sense it's stupid, ridiculous. Knowing how much money I spent on it, knowing what else I could have done with that money if it was, whether it be charity or just buying things myself, buying things for my husband, or even simply just having the financial security of having that money. I think what is done is done. Again, it's unfortunate from both perspectives, but again, it's just a lesson for me to be scrutinous of any food I buy, of any products I buy at all, to check the labels on everything, and if the labels aren't completely clear of what it's made of, to ask. And as I've done in the past, if I find something isn't vegan, I simply won't buy it, rather than not checking, not knowing, and then being disappointed later. I still do have one suit that I need to get rid of, so it'll be a little bit harder to get rid of that, but I'm just not going to wear it at all up until the point where I can't get rid of it. And with that, I think I'll just end the video. So just take a short walk and then go back home.